Hi, everyone. My name's Lachey. I'm 29 years old, and I'm the oldest of five kids.
I'm Jasmine, and I'm the oldest of five kids.
And how old are you, Jasmine?
I'm 11 years old.
And today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of being
the
the oldest.
Go away! Go away!
Okay, so me and my daughter Jasmine, we are both the oldest. I am the oldest of five kids, and I tell her all the time, like, hey, I was oldest. Look, I had it worse than you. So today we're going to be telling those of you who may not know how it feels to be the oldest.
Yep, that's her right there. She's there on the counter.
That's Jasmine's best friend on the counter back there putting away the dishes. But we're going to let you guys know how easy and hard it is to be the oldest. So Jasmine has a list here. And let's start with, let me see. Let's start with some of the cons. These are Jasmine's cons, which she
I might have
thinks,
to add some.
oh my goodness. So this is what she thinks are the cons of being the oldest.
Okay. One of the cons I have is I have to share with my siblings.
So when I was growing up, that was one of my cons too. So what kind of things do you have to share?
Like I have to share my paper. Like if I have a little bit, and then they always come in my room, and they know I'm always drawing like all the time because I'm an artist. And then they always try to take my paper and my pencils and my markers, and it gets on my nerves because they lose their stuff.
Okay. And when I was growing up, I had to share everything. 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 I don't even know why I had to share a room at times.
Oh yeah, that too. I have to share a room with my sister.
She doesn't have to, but right now she is. Okay. So having to share, that's a really big con. Sometimes you want stuff to yourself, but you don't get to keep it for yourself. You
There's
gotta
one
give
thing
it
I
up.
have for myself, but that's a pro. I can't even say it. Whatever.
It's a what?
It's not on my con.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Whatever.
let's go over the
Can't
next
talk right
con.
now.
So what is the next con of being the oldest on your list?
I have more things to do. Like, I do.
Okay.
They'll give me more things to do. Like, they'll say, Jasmine, well, I can't say stuff like, she'll say, Jasmine, do the dishes. Jasmine, do the table. Even though, like, those two are chores, but, like, sometimes.
Sometimes what?
Okay, so, like, you know when you say, Jasmine, like, to ask me to clean up after Jason and Jaden?
Mm-hmm.
Doing more stuff.
Okay.
Like cleaning their room.
So, when I was growing up, and it's called responsibility. You win some, you lose some, baby. But I had to do everything. See, the difference between her generation and my generation is when I was the oldest, I didn't have anyone to share chores with. So, you have one person who does dishes, how we break down our chores. We rotate days. So one
Today-
person does dishes, one person does counters, one person cleans the table and dining room area. That person is responsible for sweeping under the table as well as sweeping this area. The person who does the counters in the kitchen, that's really simple, so they have to sweep the kitchen floor. Then my 3-year-old, he's the only one who's not on rotation. He has the same chore every night, and his chore is to pick up everything that's on the living room floor or in the hall, because my kids like to pull out toys and just leave them everywhere. So the difference is sometimes my responsible one here, I will ask her to pitch in a little extra help. But when I was growing up, all of those chores were just mine. So. But it is a con. It is a con. You do have to do more. That is true. Because parents look to you.
That's what Demai told me.
To be the responsible one, see? So it's not just us. Everyone will tell you out there. Even it's a con, it's a con sometimes.
I have to help my siblings all the time when I'm doing something. Yeah, and it gets on my nerves. Like, they'll ask me for simple stuff. Like, Julian, he'll ask me for questions that he already knows. And then if I don't...
everybody questions he already knows.
Okay, but it's
okay,
them.
like, I have an example for you. Like, when I say, Jasmine, will you put Jason's shoes on for me because I'm doing 50 other things right now and he needs his shoes put on. You mean stuff like that?
Yeah, but Jason knows how to put his shoes on. He does.
He does.
But
not on the right foot all the time, but he can.
Yeah, but I can't do that for Jaden. If I even go near Jaden and I try to do something to him, he'll smack me in my face.
Not cool. That's the 1-year-old. So, when I was growing up, was that one of my cons? It was. And on top of me having to help my brothers and sisters with stuff, I love your hair, I had to help everybody with stuff. I was the big cousin, oldest cousin. Here's the other thing. I'm the oldest out of all of my cousins. I babysat all of my cousins.
I'm not the oldest. I'm not the oldest. I'm older than my cousins, but I'm not. I'm technically.
She has one cousin that's older than her.
Who's that?
Andrew.
Oh yeah. I'm older than.
No, I guess you have a lot more cousins.
Is Kaylee your cousin?
Yeah. Okay. So she's not the oldest cousin now that I think about it, but
I'm the oldest. No, I'm not.
It is a burden somehow. Now, is that the last of your list?
No.
Okay, what's the next one?
Okay. My siblings always mess with me. For no reason. Like Julian, he'll come up to me and kick me. No reason.
Okay. And what do you do to him?
Nothing. Most of the time, nothing.
Most
of the time. I have to defend myself.
Sure.
You guys tell me to.
Okay, so here's the thing about my kids.
They watch too much.
Secret.
They watch too much.
They all mess with each other.
No, not me. I'm usually on my phone all day.
She likes her phone. So let's go over your cons.
Wait. I still have one more. Okay. They're always messing with my phone, so I had to put a lock on it.
Which she did. So here's the thing. Back to there being pros and cons of being the oldest. I just want to remind everybody, like, this is some serious, stressful stuff at times. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So here, for all of you children still under the age of 18 living under your parents' household, I do want to bring something up. Cons she has to share. As a parent, we all know, so do we.
You guys do. You do?
I was trying to feed the baby my food.
Oh, yeah. Like, whenever we go out to eat.
They took my bagel this morning.
Whenever we go out to eat, Jaden, he'll come up to our mom and, like, he'll reach over to our mom and sit in her lap and just try to eat her food.
Yes. We share.
Even at Golden Corral. So, like, if they have the exact same thing on their plate, he'll still eat hers.
She has more things to do.
Where?
That's what it says for one of your comments.
Where?
So do we, parents.
Oh, yeah. But that's complicated.
Hey, you didn't say this on here. Babysitting.
Because
I'll be like, hey, I run a store. I'll be like, watch the kids real quick while I go take the recycling to the curb.
Or go take a shower, which takes forever.
Girl, I like long showers.
Yeah.
But back to remember, I used to babysit. The most children I ever babysit at one time. I kid you not.
The only person who listens is
11.
Jaden. Jaden is the only one who listens to me. Jaden, and sometimes Jason, like, he'll sit in my lap and we'll watch TV. But that girl back there, that girl right there, who's hiding behind the couch, always.
She don't listen.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. Now let's go on to our pros.
Okay.
That's Jordan.
Oh, I'm always a few grades ahead of them. So, like, since I'm going to middle school this year, I'm going to an all middle school school, and they can't mess with me.
Okay. All right. That's a pro. So, since you're ahead of them, you get to be in school without them for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Except I was scared when Julian was going to skip a grade. Because he'd be in 5th grade, and I'd be in 6th
Trying to get away from your siblings.
Yes.
Okay, what's next?
I mean, like, I don't know why I wrote that down. I was just thinking of stuff, but I sort of do get a little bit more stuff because they can trust me with it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And she gets to go more places.
Yeah, like I went to a step program that was for my god sister, and then I went to my friend's church, and then I did some other stuff.
And she gets to go places because she's the oldest. She gets to go places where me and her dad aren't always with her, as long as she makes sure that she has her phone with her. She's allowed to go more places that the younger kids aren't sometimes. Okay, what's next on your list?
I was born first.
She was born first. Me too, girl. High five to the people born first.
I don't like this.
What is it? What is it?
Okay, no. I don't want to do that one. Okay, let's skip that one. Okay. I have more things.
You said that you had more things.
I wrote it 2 times.
Oh, because she got so much stuff she had to write it twice.
Well, technically, Julian had a phone before me, but he lost it. I mean, someone stole it.
It was not activated. So, go ahead and say it, Jasmine. What is your very last thing on your list?
I have a phone. Watch. Wait.
Because she's the oldest. So, here's the thing. With the cons do come the pros. And it is sometimes hard because we have more responsibility on us as the oldest. However, we also get more perks out of being the oldest. So, it's a good balance. I think it's a good balance.
This is my phone. And look, I did have to get a password. This is my password. And watch, this is...
And another rule in our house is that everything, tablets, game things, cell phones, if you have a password on your phone, I know it. There's no passwords allowed in our house that Mommy and Daddy don't know.
Why did you say mommy, daddy?
Because I tell your dad. You tell me, I tell your dad.
But I'm not a baby.
You're my baby?
I'm your baby, but I'm not a baby.
She is.
Oh, my battery's too low. But
all
that's
right,
my bear.
so that's all for today.
Here's the
That's
bear.
her Build-A-Bear that she got to go do without her mom and dad. She did, however, see perks, pros and cons. She did get to go by herself, but she did have to
go
take her little sister and keep an eye on her.
But that's only because it was a Girl Scout thing.
It was Girl Scout.
Because my shirt, it says lead like a Girl Scout.
Yes.